Hello doctors. Welcome to Note Official. Let's break down medicine into concept you will never forget. Today we are going to talk about foldings, yolk sac cavity, and the umbilical cord. As we already studied week 3 embryology. So now first we are going to talk about cephalocaudal folding, which is occurring during week 4. We know this is the cephalic part, meaning the head part, and this is the caudal part, meaning the tail part. And now this caudal and cephalic points will fold inside. Above this point we have the amniotic cavity, and if these two points fold inside, the amniotic cavity will get bigger. As we know, we have endoderm, mesoderm, and ectoderm. From the endoderm, the Allantois duct will protrude into the yolk sac cavity, and from the mesoderm the heart will be here. And now this whole part is endoderm, and this is the yolk sac connected to the endoderm. From the ectoderm, this is the brain and spinal cord. And now as we can see here, the yolk sac cavity is getting shorter as time passes. We know from the endoderm we will get the gut tube. This is the foregut, midgut, and hindgut. But the gut tube is connected with the yolk sac cavity, as we can see here. The midgut is connected by the Vitelline duct, and the hindgut is connected by the Allantois duct. These tubes are contents of the yolk sac, and these ducts regress as time passes. This was cephalocaudal folding. Now we will understand lateral folding. The lateral points of the embryo will fold inside. Now what we have here is neuroectoderm and surface ectoderm, and between them we have neural crest cells. This is the amniotic cavity and the yolk sac cavity. And the endoderm is just above the yolk sac cavity. And this is the mesoderm. As time passes, the neuroectoderm will be enclosed and will make the neural tube. A surface ectoderm from both sides will continue. Now we know the yolk sac is connected to the gut tube. As time passes, the yolk sac regresses. Now we can see only the gut tube. And we have the neural tube and surface ectoderm. And this is the visceral mesoderm and parietal mesoderm. We will see how this mesoderm forms in the next video. Now we will see the yolk sac cavity. We have primary, secondary, and tertiary yolk sac cavity. A primary yolk sac cavity can be seen from day 8 to day 12, meaning week 2. Now we know that the inner cell mass will form hypoblast, and the hypoblast will make Heuser's membrane, and it will form the primary yolk sac cavity, as we can see here. Now what is this cavity? Amniotic cavity and yolk sac cavity surrounded by trophoblast. Now we have the secondary yolk sac cavity from day 12 to day 15, meaning week 2 and week 3. Now we can see here the Allantois duct, and we know what this is. An extraembryonic mesoderm, as we saw in the embryology week 3 video. So we have the Allantois duct and extraembryonic mesoderm during the secondary yolk sac cavity stage. Now as time passes, the secondary yolk sac cavity will become the tertiary yolk sac cavity at week 4. This secondary yolk sac cavity will regress and form the tertiary yolk sac cavity. And we have the Allantois duct and Vitelline duct from the endoderm. This is the amniotic cavity. And now the extraembryonic mesoderm differentiates into somatopleuric extraembryonic mesoderm around the amniotic cavity. And this is the umbilical cord. Now let's see what the umbilical cord contains. We have the Vitelline duct and Allantois duct in the umbilical cord, extraembryonic mesoderm, tertiary yolk sac cavity, and many more. Now let's draw it by ourselves so we can understand more. We have the umbilical vein. I draw it red because it transfers oxygenated blood from the mother to the embryo. This is the Vitelline duct. And these are the two umbilical arteries, and these transfer deoxygenated blood from the embryo to the mother. And this is the Allantois duct. These both ducts regress over time. If they fail to regress, it will cause a fistula. Let us see the diagram. This is the neural tube and this is the gut tube. The gut tube will herniate into the umbilical cord because the abdominal cavity of the embryo is small but the gut is growing faster and there is no space for it. This is known as physiological umbilical hernia. It will go back to the abdominal cavity again. This is the Allantois duct, Vitelline duct, and yolk sac cavity. And this is the umbilical ring. As we zoom in here, we can see around the Allantois duct 2 umbilical arteries and 1 umbilical vein. And this is what the umbilical cord contains. We will continue with germ layer derivatives in the next video. So subscribe the channel so you won't miss out. Don't forget to solve the quizzes below. If you want to solve more questions, follow our Instagram page, NoteNoteOfficial. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.